Alright, so I really didn't want to talk about this, but here we are. So all four members of Michael Jackson's long-term second family, the Casios, have claimed that they were groomed and abused by Michael Jackson. All four. Even as a fan, I do try to be as unbiased as possible. Now, the first thing that really stood out to me, how is it possible for one person to groom and abuse four different children over a 20-year span without one, not a single child telling a parent that this actually happened, and two, a single parent not knowing what is happening at all? Now, this entire documentary is sensationalism at its best. Without giving us any proof because they don't have any, they try to tug at your heartstrings by giving us the most gruesome and most unbelievable story possible. And with each testimony by each of the Arvizio family member, their stories become far more unbelievable. The one really stood out to me is that the sister claimed that Michael fed them Vicodin and alcohol at 11 years old. Now, I'm no drug expert. I had my tooth pulled before and I was prescribed codeine. That one little codeine pill had me loopy for an entire day. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Last time I checked, Vicodin is way more addictive and way stronger than codeine could ever be. Now imagine giving codeine to an 11-year-old child. You're telling me that there is no residual damage from any of their organs, and there's absolutely no record of neither one of them being addicted to Vicodin, and there's no actual record of them being hospitalized by being poisoned with Vicodin. Once again, listen to how this sounds. They're going for shock value over actual believability. Another one of the siblings claimed that Michael called him 3 days before he died to come over and do some stuff. Once again, there's no proof. And actually, this is one thing that could actually be validated by records, but they don't have any records of Michael Jackson calling him before he died. But what is widely known and is public record is Michael's condition before he died. The week leading up to his death, he was at his unhealthiest and most paranoid, on uppers and downers. He was on some shit that I can't even pronounce. That's how powerful the drugs MJ was on constantly. So you telling me that he not only had the wherewithal, but also still had the sex drive to call somebody he molested as a child who is now an adult, hey, come over and let's do some stuff. Once again, we don't believe you. You need more people. And then another one of the Casio siblings said that Michael drank his urine. Now, if you don't know, Michael Jackson refused to eat stuff like pasta and chocolate. Physically grossed him out. So you're telling me the person who could not eat spaghetti can drink pee? Like, once again, believability is out of the window because they want to give you shock value. Because once again, if some of these phone calls actually happen, why not get those phone calls validated with records? You can easily track phone records. It's 2026. It's easy to do. Mind you, they're saying all of this stuff happened around the same time Safe Chuck and Wade made their claims, or said that